So today I'm out here with Susan Dannenberger, and she just had some very exciting news. So thank you for sharing with us. So what's going on? Where are you going?
I'm going to New York Fashion Week in February.
Wow, good for you. Good for you.
Cheers.
Now, how did you get selected? What is special about this fashion week?
So this fashion show is put on by Project Cancerland and Anaono Intimates.
Okay.
They make bras and lingerie and sportswear and loungewear and swimsuits for women who have gone through breast cancer and then have had to deal with the mastectomy reconstruction issue, or maybe even drains, that whole thing that goes along with it. Or radiation even. So they make lots of products because sometimes after mastectomy or during the process, you may have one breast, and then it has pockets. It's softer fabric. They have things for hold the drains.
I mean, that's amazing.
I've been wearing one right now. It's so pretty.
And look at that, it's beautiful.
It is, it's beautiful. And it has another pocket section in it in case you have to have, the implants.
Right,
The silicone implants put in while you're going through
Because
the
you're a
process.
survivor.
I'm a breast cancer survivor, yes.
All right. So how did you first get diagnosed with breast cancer?
Well, I had it twice actually, which is like the first time I found the spot. It was really small, pea size, and I went to my doctor, and he's like, "Oh no, this is simple. We'll do a lumpectomy, get it out." After we got it out, they found out that they didn't get all the margins, so then I had to go through radiation. And that's when I first learned they don't make bras for radiation. Because everything hurt, and so...
Because it's a burn.
Yeah, it is.
Basically, it's a burn.
And so other women that had gone through it, I had to rely on them, and they bought me moleskin and different types of creams to put on it, so that the bra wouldn't hurt. And then eventually you get to the point where you don't wear the bra because it still scratches, and you're trying to find, camisole or something else that works. And so, get through that, and everything's great, and then another year goes by, year and a half, and I found out I have it again. Oh my gosh. So I was remiss. The first time was estrogen, and I thought, oh, it's really slow, and we're in the middle of harvest, so I kind of put it off everything.
Because winemaker,
Yeah.
small business owner,
Yeah.
you kind of have to be here to get things done.
So I did. I put it off, and then by the time I finally, got the appointment, it had traveled, and so I had to have a double mastectomy, which is I prefer. Yeah. I'm glad I did that because playing the waiting game again and having to deal with going back and finding out, is a problem. But because I had radiation, there was a lot of problems healing from the first time. So I ended up with drains for 45 days. I got an infection. I was in the hospital all the time. I got pulmonary embolisms, just all the things that go along with the next stage of recovery. And all this time, the stretchers that they put in are uncomfortable. It's hard to find things to wear. The bras were scratchy, on the scars.
Because let's face it, bras aren't that comfortable.
Right.
Anyway, right? But
No, it's
when
true.
you're going through all of that, I mean, comfort.
Yeah, comfort is
Yeah.
important because you're already in so much pain. So when Maria Ansley at SIU, we were working on doing a breast cancer reconstruction event here. Dr. Summer had to do 4 reconstructions on me to slowly get me.
She did 4 surgeries.
4 surgeries because there was so much problems with the healing, and one was a lot higher. So
at one point were you just like, all right, just forget it. It's not. I mean, was it so arduous that you got to the point where I just won't get the reconstruction?
there was a point when I was sick with the infection and in the hospital for weeks down in St. Louis that I thought maybe I should just take them out, take the stretchers out, and just be without anything.
Right.
And that was a hard choice.
Yeah.
For the women that can do that, they are so strong because I felt like a part of me would be missing, and I was like, I struggled for weeks crying, which is ridiculous.
No,
it's just
because
is
is it worth your health, right? Because you're getting infections, you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
But then there's that emotional healing that you need as a woman to have your breasts.
Yes, because I've always, worn skirts and heels, and I like my cleavage, so I've
Yeah.
always had a lot of, all my clothes
Mm-hmm.
were kind of featuring that area.
The
And so
femininity.
I thought, what am I gonna wear now? I'm gonna have to go totally different, almost change who I am, and I didn't know if I could do that at this point in my life, and struggling even with my business and trying to keep it going. It was just so many things, and if I wouldn't have met Dr. Summer,
Yeah, she's amazing.
I know she is, because the first surgeon I had in St. Louis,
Right.
he did a terrible job.
Mhm.
One was, it was way up here,
Mhm.
really high, and this one was down here,
Mhm.
and he said, I can't do anything about it.
Mhm.
And I just thought, how can I, this is worse than
Mhm.
having.
Right.
So she did it in stages. She's like, pulls it down, there's a lot of scar tissue,
Mhm.
slowly putting fat in, doing things slowly so that I don't get infections, and then she's, super careful. And she saved my life in so many ways, because she pulled me out of being depressed up here and just feeling like myself again. So,
Yeah, she's pretty amazing. We actually have an interview with her on one of our YouTube, so if you guys want to check her out, Dr. Summer. So even more special for you to walk in Fashion Week and strut your stuff, because what a journey. Have you been practicing? Have you been practicing
No.
your catwalk?
I've watched those shows. I'm
Yeah.
a little nervous because it's kind of scary. I did the one for Hope School
Yeah.
last year, and that was all those lights on you.
Mhm.
You're kind of, you forget what you're doing, and you
Mhm.
almost forget what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to go. So I'm kind of nervous. I will have to practice.
Yeah, I think you'll do great. So, we all know that the one thing that we appreciate about Susan is post-survivor, well, pre-survivor, you do anything and everything for anyone who needs anything. Like, before you even get it out of your mouth, hey Susan, could you blah, blah, you're like, yes. And so there's this long list within the community who, you've sponsored, you've helped, just people in need. So what we are going to do, and we're going to do this here at the winery, is we want to help offset the cost of being at Fashion Week for a week, because it's expensive, and you're a small business owner, so we get it. So we think it's time for all of us as a community to pay it back to you. So we are sponsoring an event out here at the winery, and we're going to call it Project Runway, so we can get Susan on the runway. We're going to have it January 12th. We have some bands that are going to come out. I believe we have Remix, Astrofix, Dane Vincent is going to try to get some music out here. Trisha Giacomini, I believe, is going to do some acoustic. So we're asking for just a $10 donation at the door, and of course come out and enjoy music and wine, right? We're going to have, we've had some local businesses that have agreed to give us small donation certificates, so we're going to have some door prizes. And if any of you businesses want to be a part of this, we still have more that we could do and take. So definitely get in touch with myself or Maria Ainsley. We're going to get this posted, but I think it's time for the community to give back to you. Right, absolutely. So we are very excited for you to strut your stuff.
Yeah.
And looking forward to watching this journey, because I know Maria's going to go out there with you.
Dr. Summers
And,
gonna go.
Dr. Summers
Are you
gonna
gonna
go.
go?
You're putting me on the spot. I do want to go, but we'll see. I might have to just kind of jet in and jet out. But I'm super proud of you as a survivor and as somebody who continues to give to the community. And if you guys haven't been out at this winery, holy cow, look at this. This is just one of the rooms, and we're sitting by the fire and
Oh, yeah.
hanging out.
It's gorgeous.
So come out and support the winery as well.
Wine Rock Express Reconstruction.
Absolutely. And I have one more thing that I wanted to give you. Hold on, stand by. So the other thing that we appreciate about Susan, because we know, you're very beautiful physically, but I think the thing that strikes me about Susan is her beauty is on the inside. So beauty is an inside job. So that's something that makes me think about you, so. You can rock.
Shine.
Yeah, shine. Always shine, people. Find a way to shine. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
We will see you guys January 12th. We're going to have more posted about this as an event, so come on out and have a great day at the winery.
Thanks. See you guys.